Hi folks, this is Dana Green Remedios with Healthy Wealthy Habits, and I will be your host for this Spring into Health series. And I'm so glad that you're joining me. And today we're doing something that I think all of us should already be doing all of the time. So hopefully it's not too much of a stretch for you, but if it is, that's okay. Today we're going to be ditching the white stuff. And most of you probably know me, but for those of you who don't, you might know that I am a health coach, and I've got my I Transform Health for a Living t-shirt here. And what I really do is I help people to get rid of the things that aren't working for them. So that might be different depending on who you are, but for most of us, ditching the white stuff, and by that I mean the refined things that are lurking in our kitchens, is a really good step towards being healthier. So I actually eat some white rice. You know, there are some things in my cupboards that are white or refined, but what we're really talking about here is the 80-20 rule. And if you need to start by just getting all of it out, and not just, thinking that you can eat some in moderation and then you end up eating it way too much, then let's just clear it out of the kitchen. So what do I mean by that? A lot of the time, things happen where we have the best of intentions to eat healthy, but for whatever reason, we shop and then we run out of vegetables before the end of the week. And because we need to fill up the rest of the space, we pull whatever's in the cupboard to fill up that space and to fill up our bellies as well. And so a lot of the time it is that white rice or other things like regular white pasta that we end up eating way too often because it's way too easy. So maybe you can relate with that. A lot of us, we do have the know-how, or we know what we should be doing. It's just a matter of making it easier to do it. And one of the things that we can do is clear this junk out. So I want you to go through your kitchen. I want you to go through your fridge and your cupboards, and I want you to clear the junk out. I love doing this when people have me over to their houses and I can do a kitchen clean out. It's so much fun. If you have anything that's still new, unopened in the box, please don't just throw it away. We don't need to be unnecessarily wasteful. You can give that to the food bank. There are people who really, survival food is really where they're at. And luckily we can all be really grateful that we're not in that place in our lives right now, that we actually are able to think more about the next step, which is moving forward in our eating to something that's healthier and that really serves us better. But for those who still just need to make sure they're eating something, please donate that food when you go to the grocery store to restock your cupboards with new healthy things. That's where you can go and drop that food off right there. So it's very convenient. I want you to go through the fridge and the cupboards, get rid of the white flour, the white sugar, that's a big one, and any other refined things that you no longer want to have around in the house. So any crackers that are made with these ingredients, anything that is really a refined and not a whole grain would also fall into this category. So white pasta instead of whole grain pasta. You can replace white pasta with whole grain pasta, lentil pasta, black bean pasta, or even with something else like zucchini noodles if you're really gung-ho. And you can replace that white flour with things like almond flour or buckwheat flour or coconut flour, or even whole grain flours of any kind would be better than white flour. And when it comes to the white sugar, that's such a big one. We want you to get rid of the white sugar, and you can use other sweeteners like honey or maple syrup. This isn't a step where you're completely eliminating sugar. This is just eliminating the worst kinds. So hopefully that helps. Go through the sheet that is in this email, like all of the different directions that are in there. But if you need any help, please reach out. I am happy to help you, and I'm sure lots of people in the Facebook group would be happy to help you as well. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, it's the Healthy Habits Facebook group, and there'll be a link in this email as well. So Thank you so much again for joining us. I am so happy to help you transform your health. Let's spring into health together and have fun doing it. Bye for now.